Hello everyone, Sebastien, welcome back in another video. So first of all, I'm back. I have to say some stuff about the channel because I'm admitting that I will stop playing Monster Legends as seriously because the game got pretty much ruined. I don't need to explain what happened because you all already know the monsters got broken and everything, so yeah, there's that. But I'm gonna keep making videos because I like making videos on this channel, I like the content that I make, and I like having, you know, that few people that stayed, that support me that much. So yeah, there's that. There's still sort of a community being held together by a few pieces, and the fact that I still have some people that watch me make me motivated to make more videos. I also have some videos that I made in the past that I maybe will upload for fun. Just like they're all outdated, but I will just upload them for fun. But yeah, with that said, in today's video I'm going to do a monster review on LLORONIon. Now this monster is one of the newest abyssal monsters and a pretty good one. However, I don't think he really shines. Hold on. Let me go and check the stats of this monster. As you already know, the stats got increased, so yeah, LLORONIon, here we go. So, he has a power set of 14,080, which is really high in general, but pretty low between the new monsters. In fact, if we go to like Mauserk is 14,751. If we go to any other attacker, Pickin is 718 and whatsoever. So Koro has a pretty low run. Yeah, 6. Okay, yeah, so these two monsters that are the other attackers have a pretty lower stat. However, yeah, they are other attackers, and this one really is not an attacker, so you don't really need to care about the strength stat. I explained that really terribly, but that's another thing. Although he has a speed of 10,857, which, if I'm not wrong, is the highest for all the new monsters. So let me check real quick. 182. She definitely is in the support, so I should check her. Yeah, this monster is the fastest monster of the new generation. The only monster that is faster than this monster is Griffonia, so yeah. So this is the chance about this monster. Now going back to the skill set and everything, let's go to the trait first. So he has a pretty simple trait: hardened, immune to stun, and minor blind. Nothing too particular, it's just a pretty bad trait. But he has an interesting skill set. So this monster introduces the trample mechanic, which is a trait disable that disables only hardened, tough, and bulwark, so all umbrella traits. So let's look at the skill set by itself. So the skills I recommend using are Bloody Tears, which deals low metal damage to all enemies and applies total blind to all enemies. Return cooldown, AoE deny. It's kinda decent, but not too much. Under My Skin, which applies Nanovirus and bleeding to all enemies and deals moderate metal damage to all enemies. Also pretty good skill. 2 tortures on a cursor deny monster. It's good. And then you have your trample skills. You have Onion Breath, which applies trample to all enemies, and yeah, that make him. You can use it on pretty much any monster. And Low Calorie, which disables applies trample to one enemy, 0 cooldown skill. So yeah, you could decide to run this monster in many different ways. So he has a single total blind, he has an AoE blind, he has a single nanovirus and bleed, and he has a single blind. So if you want to run the AoE or single version of certain skills, you have both of that. So you have like an AoE total blind and a single total blind, an AoE bleed and nanovirus and a single one. You have an AoE trample and a single one. But I think that the ones that are better for this monster are Bloody Tears, Under My Skin, Onion Breath, and a Low Calorie. So yeah, as relics, he wears a trap, which is very good if you have Lumster's trap or any traps that I don't remember that give stamina, but yeah, either way. And the essence, which is incredible because it allows you to revive. So in PvP or in general, I don't really see the usage of this monster. I'm gonna run it, like, genuinely, the trample mechanic is good, but like you're disabling umbrella traits, but you're not really gonna use said traits. Like, it's not gonna be that game changing or anything. So if it was like anticipation disable or dodge area disable, I will see it because it's actually meta. But the best way I can like that could help is with a denier like Heyman, so you don't have to run Shadow to remove certain effects. But at the same time, Shadow and Heyman are already broken by themselves. If you want a denier that goes by himself and doesn't need any other supports, go with Cthulhu. This monster doesn't really have any utility, so I'm gonna try to use them with Amania going to attacker support, Heyman going as denier and him helping them, you know, attack. Okay, so here I'm screwed already because they all have anticipation and stuff. So I'm gonna start off. So here I don't think I'm gonna do much. So he don't place the anticipation, and that means he can't do anything. So two things I can do: either apply trample, which will help me, will help my Heyman going next, or total blinded to stop Galvanus. So I'm gonna do the AoE trample. I think that removed negative effects. Yes, it did. So there's that. Another useless thing about this monster. I'm gonna apply the AoE Mega Possession, and it landed only on Uriel, which is not on Cupid, which is fine. But it did not save me. I couldn't deny well, because Galvanus removed negative effects, and that's something you gotta keep in mind. If you're like applying Trample and denying at the same time, that could be meta, but not this. So yeah, that's if he had anticipation disabled, this situation would have been a lot better, but it wasn't. So yeah, there's a showcase of that. Okay, this is not that big of a deal as a team. Although I should have stayed disabled. This monster's trait, like, that's the main thing. I'm gonna remove evasion. No, okay, I gotta trade disable. No, remove all the effects from this monster. Heyman is pretty much dead already. So as you can see, this is not working out. You could run him as a secondary support, maybe like change the team a bit. Instead of Heyman, maybe run like, you know, I'll try Cthulhu. I'll try using Cthulhu. So I'm gonna use him, and maybe like an attacker or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna use. You know what? I'll use Serpentex. I know he's low level and he's not that powerful at this level. I'm gonna use him, or actually no, let me use Canagro. Okay, Canagro could be a better option. So with this team, I could see him being better because Cthulhu goes first. Cthulhu doesn't need the monster's support, but at the same time, I mean, Cthulhu is good by himself, doesn't need LLORONIon to help him. So yeah, there's no need to showcase what LLORONIon is doing here, because even though the skill set, as I already said, is interesting, it's not useful almost at all. So yeah, let's try out how this team works with these monsters. Where's Hook? Here it is. Does Canagro have the right skills? No, he doesn't. Hold on, let me change the skills real quick. Geico and where is it? Onikise. Okay, so here we go. We can try this team. Cthulhu goes first, denies, whatever. And maybe LLORONIon is there to help him, you know, counter the opponent's curses and stuff. So I can go first, but I don't think... Okay, I'm gonna... He doesn't remove negative effects, so I can deny Volt, and he's denied. Canagro then goes next. He could do a various amount of stuff. I do sanity check onto Voltic, so he does have all his cooldowns reset. LLORONIon goes next. Can't really do anything. I'm gonna do Trample just for fun, but you know, it's not helping in any way. So I don't know. He still has the immunity to fear, so I'm gonna play fear to this monster. And you see the fear landed without any kind of a like it did not have trouble landing the fear onto this monster, but it wasn't a problem anyways. Like, Cthulhu has increased accuracy. Cthulhu is that good that can help. So yeah, it's not helping in any way. It's not a good supportive thing for a character like this monster. So yeah, and just like that, I defeated the team, but it wasn't because of LLORONIon. So I can wander my skin, give nano. Okay, it's immune to torture. I can do even that. Fear and OTK. So yeah, it wasn't. It didn't help in any way. That's the point. So hopefully we'll get another battle in which this monster could help more. You could use him as a denier because of the AoE total blind, but who uses total blind as a deny skill? Like, it's not good. Alright, so this team is slightly better. We have an umbrella trait, as you can see here. Okay, I can't remove any positive effects, so here I might be slightly screwed. I'm gonna do that, so I have the Cold Blood ready for next. I'm gonna play Cold Blood on Ken too. I can remove evasion, so I can deny this monster. So yeah, there's that. I removed evasion, but did that help me in any way? No, it didn't. So yeah, I got my cooldowns activated. That's not good. I still have Cold Blood on my Ken, so I can do my AoE and kill everyone. So yeah, Ken and Crow and Cthulhu did everything. LLORONIon did not help in any way again. So hopefully this is enough of a showcase of the monster. He isn't good in any way. It's unfortunate because it's such a unique skill set. He has 2 tortures, he has a deny skill, and he has the new trample mechanic, but it just doesn't shine. It's just not useful in PvP. If he had like positive effect removal or negative effect removal or whatever, this monster would have been slightly better because it would have helped in anyways. But like, no monsters of the new generation have like precise removes positive effects, removes that whatever, you know. There's no trait disable, there's like tramples and stuff like that. They don't have a specific, they have only a specific effect that removes a specific mechanic. In this case, this monster removes umbrella traits. But is that useful? It isn't. So yeah, hopefully I've been clear enough of what I think about this monster. I don't think he's good. I see the potential in him, but he's just not usable. So yeah. Also consider that he is low level, but I used him as the best as I could. And there's that. So with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.